Oh man, it's a terrible day for rain, Corporal. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot. I'm not in a party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's terrible rain, or terrible day for rain, Corporal. Okay. How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and I'm here with 7 Deadly Sins video. But not the original 7 Deadly Sins video. Or 7 Deadly Sins video for season 2, excuse me. So I originally recorded it like a couple hours ago, and I was editing it, but I lost the footage. I lost all the footage that I recorded for the video. So now I have to re-record it again. I'm a little upset, but I'm not like furious. I'm just like, oh dang, that sucks, but at least I'm able to re-record it, you know? And now that I know what I want to say, should be a better video, hopefully. So this is gonna be the re-recording of it. Hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into the plot this time. I'm just gonna say my thoughts on it. Say 7 Deadly Sins is into, right? So I originally watched all the way up to here for the original show, season 1 and season 2, like I mentioned before. And season 2, when I first watched it, was my favorite. It was my favorite season out of the two. It was fire. And now rewatching it, I still believe that. I think it's a better season out of the first two. Even though it doesn't have the slow parts that I loved from the first season, where it's more fighting now, gathering more characters, I still enjoyed it. I still thought that it was sick, with all the lore and story that was emphasized in the season, compared to the first one, where for a good while we had a goal, but it felt a little aimless because we just so happened to find these people instead of like deliberately looking for them, which, you know, did happen. I'm not saying that it didn't. It's just here it felt like there was a goal for sure because of the antagonist. And the antagonist being the Ten Commandments, you know, with all those people there. My favorite ones being, you know, Esterosa, Gloxemia, Droll, Galen to some extent, and Derriere and her man. They're pretty cool. Zeldris is alright, barely see him. Galen was fun to watch, but the person with him, I forgot their name. They were just weird, like they were really weird. It was a pink-haired girl. But the Ten Commandments, I think, are a great addition to the show. Honestly, they add so much to it because they're a movable wall that only Meliodas can really get over. But he can't get over it, or can't get over them because of them, or not yet at least, because he doesn't have his full power. But in a season, we see his full power, or at least a good amount of it. And what's it called? So this season we learn a lot more about Meliodas. Like, is he a demon? Is he the Demon King's son? What his past was with the Ten Commandments? Why did he switch? Why is he with the Sins now? Who is he? Like, we learn a lot more about him. We learn a lot more about Bond with his past, and it's pretty sick. Honestly, I liked his story. Just we learn more about how the fairies viewed him, since he was there when Harlequin wasn't. Learn about his past, his father. Learn how he views Jericho since she's with him now. Not romantically, but She's just there. What's it called? Elaine. We learn more about her. Pretty cool. Their relationship is awesome. I think it's dope. We see Elizabeth shout Meliodas' name for an entire season, but then we see some actual development between the two, So that was pretty cool. I just wish that in the English dub, in the Japanese one, it's probably no different. But anytime anything happens to Meliodas, Elizabeth is always there to shout his name and worry about him, which makes sense because she really cares about him. But it just gets so annoying because it's so repetitive. But I don't dislike Elizabeth. I just think that trait about her is kind of like, I feel like it could be done better. Not by me, but I just feel like it's annoying. That's what I'm trying to say. But besides that, Harlequin story, pretty cool. I love Harlequin like with Helbram. I love how he works with Deanne, or I guess King, but I'm just gonna call him Harlequin. Like, it's dope. Hopefully, well, actually, I won't say that yet. I'll save that for season 3. But yeah, so all these characters, the Sins. Deanne, she has amnesia. I forgot to oh my gosh, spoilers. I forgot to mention. Oh my gosh, I'll put it in the title next time when I upload this. But yeah, Deanne, she has amnesia, but her story honestly gets better because of it. As cliche as amnesia is, um, her story, we learn more about her, more about Harlequin, and in the process, I think Deanne and Harlequin just work well as a unit, like together. I think without each other, it wouldn't be as good to watch both of them on screen, or at least like one of them on screen. But their dynamic is sick. But yeah, what's it called? So the humans are sick. Hendrickson comes back, Dreyfus comes back, but now the roles are switched where Hendrickson's the good guy and Dreyfus is the bad guy. So to me, that was pretty dope. And the reason why Zaratrust died, all that we get to learn more about it here. It's so dope. It's so dope. And the Zen commandments and how they relate to the sins, like why some of them know each other and all that. It's cool. Like it's really cool to see. It's just some awesome plot, some awesome plot that I really enjoyed. Some things I didn't like about it though were the middle of the show. It was Visel, right? They go back to Visel, the town where they had the tournament, and they're having a tournament again. But one part that I did not like at all was the maze before the tournament. I thought it was so boring and so whack. Like I did not like the maze at all. Huh. Excuse me. But besides that, I think it's only real nitpicks. Like I didn't like Visel this time around. Honestly, I didn't like it. But one thing I really did like was a character I haven't met. Oh, that shit. Let's talk about Merlin. Merlin is exposition. she she's a strong mage, but because she knows so much, she's usually exposition. We don't get to see much of her this season. There's a reason for it, but this season she was mostly exposition, except for the end in the final arc of the season 2, where she shows up and she's like, "Yeah, demon time." That was when she really clapped. But I'm here to talk about Escanor, the final sin. He's sick. He is my favorite character in the show. It was like that before when I stopped watching in season 2, and it's like that now where I'm continuing my journey, trying to get to the end of the show. Escanor is my favorite character in the show right now. I don't know if he's gonna stay like that forever, but as of right now, Escanor is fire. He's so dope. I love seeing Escanor on screen, whether it's because of his um what's it called, daytime form or his nighttime form. Escanor is always fun to watch. I really do not ever see myself not liking Escanor. Unless if something crazy happens, it's just like, oh wow, that was scummy. But Escanor, I love watching him. He's dope. He's so dope. And honestly, he's a highlight of the show for me. Like, I always love watching Escobar on screen. Like, I can't stress it enough. A lot of the people agree, so I'm not the only one who shares that sentiment. But regardless, yeah. My least favorite part, excuse me, was Visel. My most favorite part was Escobar. And overall, my favorite part of like the show, for sure, was the end. Like last season, first season, where my favorite part was the end of the show for sure. Here, it was both the beginning and the end of the show. I loved the beginning because of how crazy it was. And I loved the end, again, because of how crazy it was and how much impact it had on the show. Like, the beginning and end both impact how the show is going to go and how the show changed because of what happened. It was sick, honestly. It was so dope. But the middle for me, thought it was alright. The Druids, even though I liked some of the characters there, I was kind of bored. And the Visor stuff I didn't really like too much, but that doesn't mean that I hated them. I did enjoy, excuse me, some of the Druid stuff. And I did enjoy some of the Visor stuff, but not thoroughly. I'll say that for sure, not thoroughly. Yeah, so right now, season 2, if I had to say, it was definitely my favorite season so far. I would give it like a 8 out of 10 at its best, 6 out of 10 at its worst. It was average, okay at its worst, but good, like good at its best. So dope. And excuse me. Now all I'm waiting on is just to finish season 3 so I can make a video for it, post it, and then after that it's season 4 and then I'm done with 7 Deadly Sins so I can get my overarching thing on it. Well, as of right now, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go try to finish season 3. And next time you see me talking about 7 Deadly Sins, it should be season 3. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys give 7 Deadly Sins a chance, at least season 1 and 2. And then season 3, I'll give my opinion on it and see whether it should be given a chance. But I'm excited. I'm already like 12 episodes deep into it. But I'm gonna go keep watching it. And yeah, it's Christmas, Hope you guys have a good time. It's been tough for a lot of people. But I hope this month at least gives you some cheer, some happiness. But yeah, that's been all from me. I'll check y'all out. You guys have a good time, a good day, whenever you watch this. Peace.